company which was floated by a person named Mr. Vijay Ishwaran. Mr. Vijay Ishwaran, who is in Malaysia, Mr. Vijay Ishwaran, who in fact owns the company by the name of GI, and Mr. Vijay Ishwaran, who by the name of Gold Quest International and Quest Net, he started companies in 2003, 2004 in India. And what happened thereafter was, since through these companies of Gold Quest International and Quest Net, they started frauding, they started duping the people of money, numerous complaints started coming up, particularly in the state of Chennai, particularly in the state of Tamil Nadu, particularly in the state of Maharashtra, and especially in Chennai, number of complaints were written. Almost 35,000 victims only in the state of Tamil Nadu in the year somewhere 2003, 2004, 2005 came up with complaints. Several FIRs were filed, and the result was that a charge sheet was filed in Chennai by the CBCID. Chennai CBCID filed a charge sheet in 2009. It's a voluminous document running into thousands of pages, you would see. This is the CBCID Chennai document, which has been submitted by the petitioner in Annexure A2. And you would be astonished to know, we have made small cuttings also because it's a huge one, but still I would show you as to what is the most important part in this CBCID charge sheet. If you would go to page 32 of the same, you would see that Mr. Vijay Ishwaran, the man in question about whom we were talking about, the owner of these Ponzi schemes, companies, Mr. Vijay Ishwaran has been mentioned in the CBCID Chennai charge sheet as an absconder. He was an absconder, meaning when he was called for interrogation by these agencies, he did not turn up. So Mr. Vijay Ishwaran has been declared as an absconder. You can see it is written over here, absconding. 2009 he was absconding. We have one more, the A6, accused number 6, Kunnaseelan Sanathiraja. He is also an absconder, a declared absconder. You can see over here it is written absconding by the CBCID charge sheet, which was submitted by the Chennai CBCID in 2009. So 2009 we have Mr. Vijay Ishwaran declared as an absconder. Now something happens thereafter. In 2010, rather by 2010, looking into the humongous nature of corruption by the set of companies which were part of the QI company of Malaysia, of which Mr. Vijay Ishwaran was the owner, a complaint was forwarded to CVC. CVC wrote that please CBI should investigate into this. The whole issue went to SFIO, that is Serious Fraud Investigating Office, which is into investigation of serious frauds. And in March 2012, they filed a detailed report which was submitted to the Parliament, in which fraud, cheating, illegal money circulation and money laundering activities of the said companies are exposed. I will show you the SFIO report as well. This is the SFIO report running into thousands of pages yet again, which was submitted by the SFIO department in 2012. Certain extracts of this should be read out for your consumption because they are extremely important. Now, in the SFIO, because it's quite voluminous, we have extracted few interesting pages which you would like to go through. You can see in the executive summary of SFIO that they have mentioned the name of Gold Quest and Gold Quest Net, the companies in question. Then you would see, when you peruse through it, you would realize as to how these companies were into established fraud and cheating. And lastly, let me read out the summary of what the SFIO had said, and it is quite incriminating. You would be astonished as to what the SFIO has said. I read out. To avoid detection, the company has tried to mislead the investigations by playing with the data. Thus, the companies are not only conducting an illegal business continuously, but also keeping and subsisting falsified documents to the regulatory agencies. Their business operations and conduct are thus totally unfair and prejudicial to the public interest. They are also, this is extremely important, you should read this. They are also a potential threat to the national security, as this scheme as well as all such type of illegal schemes are being run by overseas operators. It goes on continuing, but I wanted to emphasize on the word, it is a threat to national security. So we have 2009, the Bharatiya Janata Party was not in governance. The CBCID in an important state of India declares विजय ईश्वरन एज एन एब्सकॉन्डर. विजय ईश्वरन को सीबीसीआईडी चेन्नई ने भगोड़ा घोषित किया. 2010 में एसएफआईओ जो कि इन्वेस्टिगेटिंग एजेंसी सरकार की है, हमारी सरकार नहीं थी. बदले की राजनीति का आप बता नहीं सकते हैं, हमारी सरकार नहीं थी. इट वाज नॉट अ गवर्नमेंट. द एसएफआईओ सेज दैट वेल दिस वाज अ नेशनल थ्रेट, दैट सच काइंड ऑफ कंपनीज आर नेशनल थ्रेट. नाउ something very interesting happens thereafter. Between 2013, we are talking about 2009, 2010, 2013 and 2016, you would realize that Mumbai and Delhi Economic Offence Wing, EOW, they also have placed charge sheet, voluminous charge sheet. I'm not going to the details of it. Of course, you can go through it. It says that these are fraudulent companies. So we have Mr. Vijay Ishwaran, he is Vijay Ishwaran. You can even Google now to see that he was an absconder, that he was arrested once upon a time by the Interpol, that the CBCID declared him as an absconding accused, threat to national security by SFIO, EOW Mumbai charge sheeted him. Despite all these, something, I'll come to that. Despite all these, something very interesting happens. Interesting thing is, in September 2013, September 2013 को सिद्धरमैया साहब, who was the chief minister of Karnataka then, he goes to attend a WEF meeting in China, and in China he meets the same absconders. In China he meets Vijay Ishwaran. This is Vijay Ishwaran, this is Mr. Siddaramaiah, and this is Sanathiraja. Kunnashilan Senathiraj, who was also an absconder. These two absconders who were declared absconders in 2009. SFIO has called them national threat. But you can see lakhs of crores have been duped by them. But you can see these two men along with none other than Chief Minister of Karnataka, Mr. Siddaramaiah. And if you would see, there's a third circle, there is a gift package. You can see there is a gift package which is just about to be given to Mr. Siddaramaiah. So Mr. Siddaramaiah, who is not a simple man, who is not just an ordinary man, he is a chief minister of a state, who heads the home department, who heads the police, the CID of his own state. Of course, he knows the whereabouts of any person whom he meets. It would have taken just a few seconds for his intelligence to know, for his office to know that he is an absconder, that SFIO has submitted a report. Despite all this, and something extremely incriminating that I am going to bring in front of you now, UPA was in power in the center. UPA सरकार सेंटर में थी 10 वर्षों तक. कर्नाटका में सिद्धरमैया जी थे, वो भी कांग्रेस के थे. पार्लियामेंट में इस विषय में चर्चा हो रही थी. 2013 में जब सिद्धरमैया साहब गए नहीं थे चाइना उनसे मिलने के लिए, तब पार्लियामेंट में उन पे चर्चा हुई थी. और पार्लियामेंट में क्या सवाल जवाब हुए थे, मैं आपको दिखाता हूं. पार्लियामेंट में श्री DB चंद्रगौड़ा, हमारे ही MP हैं, भारतीय जनता पार्टी के MP ने सवाल पूछा 14 मार्च 2013 को. 14th March 2013, the question was asked about the status of these companies. What kind of companies are these? And you would be astonished, I am showing you, the answer comes from the UPA government itself. In Tamil Nadu, you can see MS Gold Quest International Private Limited and MS Gold Quest Enterprises India Private Limited. These two are companies which are fraudulent companies. Annexure referred to the reply to parts, and you can see the question number 244 for answers in Lok Sabha on 14th of March 2013. And I'm sure Rahul Gandhi knows that March precedes September. September, the same year in 2013, while in Parliament, we were having discussion that these are the companies which are fraudulent companies in September, which comes after March of the same year, that is 2013, Mr. Siddaramaiah ji was meeting the said absconder, Mr. Vijay Ishwaran, nowhere else but in China. And not just one question. Questions after questions were asked in Parliament, and every answer. I showed you the question asked in March. Now I show you the answer to a question asked in April. 25th of April 2013, yet again they say Gold Quest International Private Limited and QuestNet Enterprises India Private Limited, both these companies are illegal. Both these companies are companies which are duping money of the people, and both these companies are fraudulent companies. But yet only 3 months after all these debate and discussion on the floor of Parliament, one of their own Chief Minister, Mr. Siddaramaiah, goes to China and meets, has a handshake and exchanges gift with Mr. Vijay Ishwaran. This is the photograph. Now we will have some other interesting photographs also. See, we have Mr. Vijay Ishwaran shaking hands with Mr. Siddaramaiah ji. Now, it is not just, you would be asking me a question, how do you know these are the same pictures? They are not dated, but then we have proof for that as well. I'll just take a second to draw your attention towards that, and I would show you as to how we knew that Mr. Siddaramaiah has met Mr. Vijay Ishwaran. This is the website picture, of Karnataka government, information and Department of Information and Public Relations. Department of Information and Public Relations, Government of Karnataka. Report on the visit of Karnataka delegation to China to participate in World Economic Forum. Report day being second day, 11th 9/2013, that is 11th of September 2013. And what do they say? You can see all the details over here. Honorable Chief Minister met Mr. Vijay Ishwaran, Executive Chairman of the QI Group. QI Group, founded in 1998, is a multinational conglomerate comprising regional offices in Hong Kong, Singapore, etc., etc. The business lines includes, the business lines of what? And now something very interesting coming up. बहुत मजेदार चीज सामने आ रही. ये जो QI कंपनी है जिसके बारे में जिक्र किया गया खुद उनके वेबसाइट में, विजय ईश्वरन जो QI के मालिक है उनसे सिद्धरमैया जी मिले. ये QI क्या काम करती है? The business lines includes lifestyles, leisure, luxury and luxury collectibles. Lifeline, sorry for the small letters, but it says that QI deals with luxury items, lifestyle items like watches. So lifestyle items, luxury items. You have a photograph of the watches also. Yes. Yeah, we will show them. We will show them. Yeah. So what we did was, we went into the website as to what this company QI does, and this is what they do. This is what they deal with. They declare luxury watches, costly watches, exquisite watches. These are one of the dealings that they do. These are one of the items that they deal with. And you have seen that there is a dabba. There is a gift item also over here to be handed over to Mr. Siddaramaiah. So I'm just showing what is fact. So now the story has not ended. Mr. Siddaramaiah went, and what I was showing you was, the next line is absolutely interesting. Mr. Siddaramaiah says, the Karnataka delegation explained the various investment opportunities available in above sectors and also highlighted the incentives and concessions available in pertaining policies of the state government. Honorable Chief Minister welcomed him to invest in Karnataka and also extended invitation to participate in Global Investors Meet of Government of Karnataka. The company expressed interest in investing in e-retail and IT education sector. So what was happening was, it is all in the official web page of the Karnataka government, that Mr. Siddaramaiah met Mr. Vijay Ishwaran and then he said, please come to Karnataka. So what if you are an absconder? So what if the country is pursuing you? So what if you cannot come to India? So what if SFIO has declared you as a national threat, your companies? So what if the parliament is debating you? But for God's sake, you come to Karnataka, because you should come to my state and invest there. Friends, after this promise by Siddaramaiah ji, we saw as to how certain companies like QNet, etc., started performing over here in Karnataka. And thereafter, our information is, because we have number of media reports from Karnataka. Yes, all these are reports from Karnataka, which shows that, yes, all these are. And we have the Karnataka papers also. Yes. They are there. Yeah, please show me. So, after all these media reports, the thousands and lakhs of people in Karnataka have been duped by these companies. The irony is, I'll show this in the last. The irony is, no FIR was lodged against these companies. Even if there was a complaint lodged, no FIRs, but even if there was a complaint lodged, you would be astonished when the media reports it, that the company's name would not be mentioned. Our question is, why would the state government protect any company? Why would you not mention the company's name? And the Karnataka media is present over here. You all are aware of the fact that only a month ago, in Freedom Park, if I am right, yes, all these people of our beloved state of Karnataka, approximately 2 lakh people or more of the state, have been duped by these companies which have robbed them of their hard-earned money. In Freedom Park, they all collected for protest. They protested against Siddaramaiah ji, saying that why should the state government not file a FIR? And you would be astonished that these people, when they saw that the state government is not going to work for them, because state government was probably protecting these companies, these people in lakhs had approached the SEBI. They had approached the Security and Exchange Board of India, and this is a very important piece of document that I am going to show to you. This document says, and this is a letter written by SEBI, that is the Securities and Exchange Board of India, to the state of Karnataka, to the government of Karnataka on 23rd of December 2016. And what do SEBI say? It has been observed that SEBI Bengaluru local office is regularly receiving complaints against activities carried on by QNet / Vihan Direct Selling Indian Private Limited, VDSIL. In this regard, SEBI has noted that activities of QNet against which complaints are being received are akin to multi-level marketing activities, and therefore the same are being forwarded to the state government / EOW, Economic Offence Wing Karnataka, having jurisdiction to implement provisions of price chits and money circulation schemes, Banning Act 1978. So what the SEBI basically was saying, that number of complaints have come to us because probably your police is not working on the ground, and we are forwarding you this letter. Now your EOW wing, Economic Offence Wing, and your government, Karnataka government, has to see to it that these lakhs and thousands of people are not duped of their hard-earned money. This letter comes on 23rd of December 2016. Friends, the question is, from 2016 till 2018, despite receiving this letter from SEBI, why was Mr. Siddaramaiah quiet? Why was his government not working to that effect? Why were FIRs being not written? And only about a month ago?
Yes.
Only about a month ago. After the Model Code of Conduct was imposed, when Mr. Siddaramaiah's government became a caretaker government, only a custodian government, not government in real sense, everything went to the Election Commission. Only then a due recognition of the whole issue was taken, and Assistant Commissioner Sambit Kumar Singh, he gives out a statement saying that, well, yes, we are looking into the whole issue and we will order a CID investigation. Yes, investigation, but I am not going to name the company. Even now, they don't want to name the company. Friends, at end, we have a set of 5 questions from Mr. Siddaramaiah ji, because he's still the caretaker chief minister, and I know come 15th of May 2018, he would be forgotten, he would no more be the chief minister of the state, but till then, Mr. Siddaramaiah ji, since the people of this beautiful state have been duped of crores of hard-earned money, you have to answer these 5 questions. Question number 1, Mr. Siddaramaiah, do you know one Vijay Ishwaran? Is he not a declared absconder? Mr. Siddaramaiah ji, do you know who is Vijay Ishwaran? Is he not a declared absconder? Question 2, Mr. Siddaramaiah ji, did you meet him in China? Him meaning Vijay Ishwaran. Did you meet Mr. Vijay Ishwaran in China? Mr. Siddaramaiah ji, when you met him in China, did you officially request him to come and invest in Karnataka? Did he invest? Did Vijay Ishwaran invest in Karnataka? Question 3, Mr. Siddaramaiah ji, there are reports that Vijay Ishwaran gifted you a valuable gift. We showed you the photo. The valuable gift was there. There are reports that Vijay Ishwaran gifted you a valuable gift. What was the gift? Will you please say, Mr. Siddaramaiah ji, what was the gift? By the way, did he give the gift to Rahul Gandhi, or did he keep it to himself? So all these he has to answer. Question 4, Mr. Siddaramaiah ji, whether that gift is declared in the assets and liabilities filed by you in the Badami and the Chamundeshwari constituents. It's not an ordinary gift as per the reports. If it's a valuable gift, did you, first you should answer whether you received the gift and what was the gift. And then, if yes, if you have received the gift, then did you file that in your assets and liabilities when you filled in your nomination for Badami and Chamundeshwari? And the last question is, Mr. Siddaramaiah ji, is it a watch? Kya wo ghadi hai? Is it a watch? If it is a watch, is it a premium Hublot watch? Agar wo ghadi hai, to kya wo premium Hublot ghadi hai? These are the 5 questions that we ask of Mr. Siddaramaiah ji, and the end we can say, कांग्रेस का घड़ी का बंद होने का समय आ गया है. कर्नाटका में कांग्रेस के कुशासन, मिस गवर्नेंस की जो घड़ी टिक टिक कर रही थी, वो घड़ी अब बंद होने वाली है. Why did you give protection to the company called QNet in Karnataka? Why no FIRs were filed? All these questions are extremely pertinent, and we expect that if not Mr. Siddaramaiah ji, Mr. Rahul Gandhi ji, who is expert in tweeting, he should at least tweet, and he should explain as to why this kind of humongous corruption was going on in Karnataka. Thank you, friends.